at that fluffy unicorn. He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. He's so fluffy.
Who is my heart waiting for? If every day I think about her. Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose. Yeah, freedom, freedom, where are you?
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind.
or forgotten.
The winner takes it all.
Hello. Hello, hello. It is good to see all of you. Welcome in. I hope you're all having a really good day today. Let me quickly check who got first crew. Homeserve, Esther, Molly, Hollow, and Fiend. Congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. I hope you guys are enjoying your part of the cool crew of today. Homesurf, welcome in. Molly, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Squiz, welcome in. Homesurf, thanks for cheering me on. Riri, thanks for cheering me on. Sorry, I have to. it's like involuntary, you know.
No.
Hollow, welcome in. Rach, welcome in. Fiend, welcome in. Mark, welcome in. Fire Cubes, welcome in. Riri, welcome in. Raven, thanks for cheering me on, and welcome in. Max Rita, welcome in. Benjamin, welcome in. Ray, welcome in. Senanor, welcome in. Mirsha, thank you so much for cheering me on and welcome in. Pastel, welcome in. Funsai Streamer, welcome in. The Amber, welcome in. Thanks for cheering me on. I think your mods are not happy. I think you need to build them a mansion too. Your mods being Frezo. Also, I love that you cheered me on, but you didn't water your plants. They're crispy again. Although I can confirm Amber does keep her plants alive IRL. They're all watered. They look very healthy. So, you know, we don't care about digital plants anyways. Frezo, welcome in. Bella, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Pastel, thank you so much for cheering me on. Oh, wait, you watered your plants. Sorry, I spoke too soon. You did water your plants. They're not crispy. You're all good. Mirsha, welcome, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Micah, welcome in. Especially welcome in. Rosalia, welcome in. Lydia, welcome in. Burb, welcome in. Nildrith, welcome in. Liquor, welcome in. Pepin, welcome in. Ali, welcome in. Soso, welcome in. Mick, welcome in. Nildrith, thanks for cheering me on. And welcome in. Nymphliora, welcome in. Thoughts, welcome in. Lydia, thanks for cheering me on. Ali, thanks for cheering me on. And Natalie, welcome in. It is good to see all of you. Plant you had for 2 months doesn't count. Oh, but you can kill a plant in 2 months. If you want to, you can, you know, like it's an option. I feel like the fact that she kept them alive for 2 months already says something. One of those days we'll have to try and make a custom sound jam. It actually happened a couple of times already where like alerts followed each other so perfectly. Those are in the bin already. You haven't seen them. True. Maybe that's true. I don't know. Also, I have a beanbag because I have cramps and I was cold. So in case you're like, what is she holding? I have a beanbag and it's very warm and very nice. Speaking of things that are very nice, you guys want to see something really fun? So I want to give a disclaimer before I show you guys because this was supposed to be a collaboration. I was supposed to work with a brand and we were supposed to like have this available for everyone. Unfortunately, the collaboration was put on hold for various reasons that I won't share because obviously, you know, they're part of contracts and stuff. But they did make a sample and they ended up sending out the sample. By the way, this collaboration is not like fully off the table. It's just on hold. So we don't necessarily know where it's going to go yet. But I got the sample. Thanks, Hollow. Thanks. Squeeze them booty. So again, this is the sample. I'm hoping we can still make it work that this is like actually a thing. Unfortunately, for now it is not. But like I said, it's, you know, they send the sample out and I actually completely forgot they were going to do this. So yesterday the doorbell rang and like all of a sudden there was a package and I was like, what's that? And then I opened it. I was still like confused to what it was because I completely forgot that this was on the way. But we now have squishable butt cheeks. And it's two-sided as well. So on the other side you also have it. So yeah. I can just chill here with my butt now. It's a big booty, huh? It's like it's very very bootylicious. Oh my god, Dina. Where can I get one? Sorry for all the coughing. So that's the thing. This was supposed to be a thing that would be available for everyone. But unfortunately, the collaboration for now is on hold. So I only have a sample. That's it. So I have one. But hopefully I'll eventually the collaboration will still happen and there will be like they will actually be available as merch. We do have other merch. That is true. That is true. Yeah, you're more than welcome to come cuddle it at my place and just be like, I'm gonna hold the booty for a little bit. It's actually really comfortable. It's kind of like a velvety pillow, so it's also really nice and soft. But yeah, I needed to show you guys because I thought you guys would appreciate this. I thought you guys would appreciate the squishy butt. I've been like keeping it on my chair or like next to the chair when I'm sat on it. I was first thinking of putting it on the chair behind me because then I was like, oh, that's fun to have it in the background. But then one, I realized people might constantly ask, where can I get it? And then I was like, well, that would be silly because then I would be like, you cannot. And two, I put it on the chair and it kind of took up so much space on the chair that I was like, oh, Toot will 100% never sit on the chair anymore. So, yeah. I was like, that's not an option because we need to have the tooth cam, you know. Professor is incredibly demanding, nitpicky, and capable of anything. Oh, that sucks. That's very nitpicky. Good luck, Liv. You got this. I get that you're stressed about that. I could have never have dreamed of this kind of silly merch when I came up with the design, but I love it. I am still like, you coming up with this design was literally hitting the jackpot. I remember you telling me, you were like, I've seen this guy on Instagram and he like draws butts on everything. And I was like, what? And you were like, I want to make a plant pot with a booty. And I was like, what? Sounds fun, but huh? But yeah. Then you did it and it all made sense. Also, Chicken Harvey, welcome in, and Sophia, welcome in, and Mimbim, welcome in, and Liv, of course, welcome in, and Daniel, welcome in. I just realized I missed some people. I didn't say hi. Also, Hollow, thank you so much earlier for the 50 biddies, for the really big butt. I was kind of skeptic about it because I just couldn't envision it. I was like, a plant pot with a booty. But yeah, I think a lot of people at this point have this as their favorite emote by far. And always when we raid out and people realize it's a plant pot booty, they go like, what? Hold up, is that a plant pot booty? On your right later, where the small cat. So I was thinking, yes, I want to put it over there. But then again, it's the same problem of people will probably ask where to get it, and I just simply don't have an answer. So if the collaboration still happens and like it becomes a product that I can actually offer to you guys, I might put it in the back. Until then, I was actually thinking I might also just put it like downstairs or something. Thank you, Frezo. Thank you for putting the merch command in chat. Frezo just typed it in chat for you, Liv. It's one of the things that I want to do this year is we currently do not have merch for like a lot of items. I just realized my 10% sale is still showing even though it should have ended, which is weird. That's not correct. That should have ended on December 31st. Anyways, there is not all the planties currently have merch, but I want to make it for all the designs eventually. It's a lot of work because you manually need to set everything up. I think for Pride Month, I'll specifically make all the Pride merch. Like I want to kind of commit to that for June this year. Also, Cam Dog, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Esther, for putting the about me in chat. There's just a little about me in chat that you can read. If you have any questions on top of that, feel free to ask, but it's very nice to meet you. Also, Thomas, welcome in, and Leia, welcome in. It's so good to see both of you. And Black Angel, welcome in, and Amanda, welcome in, and Tommy Ann, welcome in. Thanks for cheering me on. And Raven's Path, welcome in, and Jenny, welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. I will add to my to-do list that I need to fix the discount on shop. I need to look into why it's still showing, because I don't think it's even valid, but it's just showing for some reason. Okay. I did that. I'm gonna co-game later, resting in bed now. Even though birthday was fun, still drained me a bit. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like birthdays are always that weird mix of being really fun but also tiring. Um but crew neck eventually. But not now. Wait, it's haunting you? What do you mean? As in you don't want a crew neck? Or also, is it Choulette? Welcome in. It's very nice to meet you. I hope you're doing well. And also, Fever Me, welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for the hydrate. I actually need that, I think. Oh, I forgot to stir. The way that was just a sip of literal honey. Just honey. Let's go, Mim Bim. Oh my god, that's a huge achievement. Like, I love honey, but that's rough. That was really rough. Whew. Also, you guys want to hear something fun? I literally just realized it because I saw it on my Google Photos. Today on YouTube, we hit 25,000 subscribers. What the heck is that number? That's a quarter of the silver plaque. That makes sense, Liv. That makes sense. Okay, now I understand why the crew neck is haunting you. I was like trying to understand that part. That deserves a good cry. Oh, I've had a cry today. Not necessarily good cry, but I've had a cry today. Do you have any tips for streaming? I tried, but the tech site is confusing to me. Specifically, if you struggle with the tech site, there is some wonderful step-by-step tutorials on YouTube. I highly recommend Senpai Gaming as a channel that you can watch for that. He is literally releasing a course on how to set up OBS right now. Also, just to put your mind at ease, the tech site is confusing. It gets less confusing the longer you do it. So, like, if you just try it and then probably things will go wrong. I still have things go wrong on my streams all the time, where all of a sudden something doesn't work or something doesn't work the way it's supposed to. But you learn how to deal with that on the go. That's part of the streaming skill, which you can only build by doing it. Cried today, handshake. Yep. I feel like you just hit 10K. Honestly, I did, in a way. Like, I hit 10K in April last year. April 2024, because I had my partnerversary, and it was the last stream in this room with, like, the old background and everything. That reminds me, I have to go subscribe. You will break the many years long of ASMR only subscriptions. Ooh, I feel really honored. The things that can go with exactly. Just do a Windows update and then your computer is back to being screwed again. Also, Mirna, it's really good to see you. And Desi, it's really good to see you. It is. I hope both of you are doing amazing. It is definitely a climb. Yeah. It's kind of wild to think about. The projection, if you go on Social Blade, you can actually see like a projection of your growth, like what is anticipated for your numbers. And I'm always like really interested to look at this because obviously that silver play button is like, it's been one of my goals ever since I started creating. So thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I have been like looking at how long it would take me to get that silver play button. And one of the things is obviously the longer you create, like if you create consistently, eventually your growth becomes exponential. So it goes quicker and quicker and quicker. So when I started, it said that it would take me 15 plus years to reach the silver play button. We are currently 3 years in, and it's now saying that it will only take me 1 year and 6 months. If I continue to grow at this rate, it would take me 1 year and 6 months to go from 25K to 100K. Also, is it Shaggy? Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It's nice to meet you. And Debs, welcome in. Hello, hello. And Quilla, welcome in. And Counterblood, welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. And John, welcome in. It's good to see you. It is so exciting. It really, really is. It's actually kind of wild. That it can go that quickly. And then obviously, I have my second YouTube channel, which is like currently sort of strutting behind the first one of, you know, I'm trying to replicate the growth pattern that I've had on the Sims channel and like kind of even improve it and be smarter about it with the other channel. I don't actually remember how many subscribers I had a year into my Sims channel. I think it might actually have been maybe like 2.5. So I think my Extratxt channel is doing pretty well. Obviously, it's a completely different niche. So I also had to learn that niche of, okay, I know how to do gaming content, but now all of a sudden I'm like trying to do productivity and lifestyle content, which is a very different way of editing that, you know, appeals to people, and very different thumbnails and very different just in like basically anything. Thank you, Esther. I appreciate it. For anyone wondering, I do also have my streams on YouTube. I don't very often mention this, but my third YouTube channel, don't ask me why I have 3, is it's called Rosannatxt Streams, and it's where I re-upload all of my streams at the end of every week. And if you prefer like the YouTube interface to watch videos and stuff, you can just, if you want to like sub to that channel, and then you will always see my streams there. I know a lot of people prefer to have it on the YouTube interface when they're watching back VODs. And if you want to help me out, I'm actually getting really close to 4,000 watch hours on that channel, which is one of the things you need to become YouTube partner. If you become YouTube partner, that means that your videos will start to make you money. And usually the 4,000 hours is actually really hard to reach. But because y'all have been watching my VODs so much and just like watching entire streams on the background, I'm actually getting close to the 4,000 watch hours. But you also need to have 1,000 subscribers on that channel. And I have like about 500. So we have quite a way to go. But it would be really cool if somewhere during this year we were to reach that milestone of YouTube partner on my third YouTube channel, because then, you know, I'd have 3 YouTube channels that are basically generating income, which would be pretty darn cool. Because then that would also help me with potentially being able to do this full time. Just add more jump cuts and explosions. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what you need to do. Like, if you're talking about a Notion template, you just need to add like a random explosion and like, and everyone's like, sold. I want to buy that Notion template. My new favorite routine is drinking coffee and watching your VODs on TV. Stop. That's literally the cutest thing ever. That is so sweet. What the heck? I appreciate that a lot. That goes for any one of you, by the way. Like, whether you've been watching my streams live, whether, you know, if you're a person that always watches the VOD, shout out to you in this VOD. Thank you for, you know, consuming my content. What channel am I throwing on loop and telling everyone to sub to? I got distracted by Renter. It's the third one. I'll copy paste it for you. That one. Put it on blast. Also, Isa, it's really good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Thank you, Burb. That's very, very sweet of you. And also, they look welcome in. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's been kind of wild. The last year has been kind of wild, to be honest, in terms of content. Like, I've also just been really lucky to be on so many exciting projects and things. Like, genuinely, like in the last year, the Builders games, for instance. I was at a point with my content where I was kind of like struggling of what I wanted to do. I wasn't really sure. Like, I had a little bit of a Sims burnout, I think. And I just was a bit like searching for what I wanted to do, and then the Builders games came along, and I just threw myself into that, and it brought me so much joy, and it really kind of like revitalized my interest and my love for The Sims, which I think was great for all the things we did here on stream, but also for YouTube and stuff. So And you already are. Thank you, Tommy Ann. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. The thumbnail for Exploring Kent. I uploaded that thumbnail actually. Because the default thumbnail wasn't like super good. I never change my thumbnails on Twitch. I don't really care about it. But then Amber was like, no, I look really stupid in this thumbnail. Can you please change it? So I actually changed it to the selfie that we took together. It's actually a really cute picture. I think it's the one that Lena screenshotted of the stream. I'll show you guys. So while we were out, oh, sorry, Senator, sorry. I think, yeah, that was, that is my channel. Yes, that is my channel. That's the one that we were talking about of like, if you can subscribe to it, that would be awesome. But sorry, you cannot post any links in chat, so Fossa deleted it, but I could check it still. That is indeed my channel. Yes. That's where I re-upload all my streams. Every day with Midnight's challenge, and my first gen is having a baby with your save file version of Yule. That is so cute. I love that. But we took this selfie on stream. So I made this the thumbnail of the VOD. I will also probably use this for the actual thumbnail of our Gent vlog. Because I just really like how it looks. There is a couple of other contenders that I think might be cute, but look at it. Like, it's such a cute picture. Like, we look so happy. This was fun. It was really fun to do the IRL together. I'm very excited for later in the year when we're gonna do some more. It's a very cute selfie, right? It turned out so good. Just to make sure, thank you for checking. I appreciate it. Also, I see that the ad just started. Oh, they're about to start. They start in 3 minutes. So then in 3 minutes, I am gonna start up my game. So that we can start building the mod mansion, or continuing with the mod mansion, because obviously I've been already working on it for a while. This is, I think, the 4th stream. What did I put in my title again? Hold on, I have to check. But then I'll hear my own stream, which is going to be annoying, but I'll just quickly mute it. There we go. I muted it. I was on time. 4th. This is the 4th stream to work on this build. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I'll do like a quick tour in the beginning of what we have so far. But to be honest, we've mostly done things on the outside, and we made a floor plan. I think making a floor plan did take us quite some time because it's a huge build. We're building on a 64 by 64 lot. So, as you can imagine, that's quite a lot of space. Yes, of course. Enjoy the reading. That sounds so lovely. I would like to see if I could read before I go to bed tonight. Oh, sorry for all the yawning. My goodness. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Because I just had a really good night of sleep. I did have a lot of work to do today. I woke up quite early for Pilates. So maybe that's why I'm tired, just because I did a lot of things today. The thing that made me cry earlier was that for therapy, I had to send in like my original ADHD reports. Like I had to basically take pictures of my original diagnosis and send it over. But I was like reading everything that, you know, they wrote about me when I was a kid. And I also found some letters that I'd written myself that apparently my mom sort of submitted to this everything or something. I don't remember. But it just made me cry because I was like, oh my God, poor baby Ro. Tried at home Pilates for the first time this week and it was brutal. And then Hollow saying, sounds like you were doing it right. That is very true. It is supposed to be quite brutal, actually. The one that I do is like on a specific machine. It's called a reformer. And it is even more challenging because on top of doing all the standard Pilates things, you have to like keep a balance and stuff. I already know I will be so sore tomorrow. But it's really nice that you can do floor Pilates at home because it means that you don't have to go out. Like sometimes I'm kind of doubting whether I want to try some floor Pilates as well, which is obviously also cheaper because you can just do it in your house. Gave up after 10 minutes, but I know it's going to help me. Yes, it is. It's definitely one of those things you have to kind of push through in the beginning. But I can now confidently say I actually got the notification today that I have been to Pilates 25 times at this point. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you realize that I only started, in the summer, that's at least once a week. And it is actually one of those things where it becomes not easier. That's not the right word, but you like build endurance for that specific exercise. So you won't get as sore and you'll actually last longer with, doing lunges and stuff like that. So it's just one of those things where if you do it consistently, it becomes easier. But then also I've noticed like I didn't do it for 2 weeks when I was in Aruba, and then I came back and I was like, damn, you also lose this quickly. Like you have to really stay consistent. Also, hi Maddie, it's really good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, I'm starting up the game because I just saw that the ads started in chat. So we're gonna get going. I would like to see if I can at least start with the inside today, but I still also have a couple of things I wanted to do on the outside of the build. I'm glad that we at least finally picked windows and doors, because for anyone who remembers the last stream that we worked on this, I could not for the life of me pick the windows and doors. I was like going back and forth with myself so often. Also, Hollow, good question. Yes, we do know. We do know. I have some of my ADHD hyperfixation this morning. Banana bread. Is it cake or bread? That's actually a really good question. Oh, in that sense, tell us, as in, wait, I'm just gonna respond quickly. Okay, sorry. Also, Kabasan, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Good thing mods have homes for the time being. Oh yes, it's very good that the mods have homes, because this build is taking a while. If they were homeless, I would have probably worked harder. It has bread in the name. That's my only argument. I would argue it like it has more the consistency of cake than it does of bread. Banana bread is cake because it includes more cake-like ingredients, and the process compared to bread with rising yeast and stuff. Exactly. Yeah, I feel like it actually makes sense that it is cake. Also, Alba, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like him. They're relatively new. I got them like 2 weeks ago, I think. Okay, body, I'm kind of done with yawning. Can we like stop? Thank you. I appreciate it. We tackle the tough questions here. It's the important questions, actually. Because like, what if we don't know if banana bread is bread or cake? Like, then what do we do with life, Oh god, not a yawning emote piece. I will yawn again. Also, hi Sims Galaxy, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Love your eyeliner today. Thank you. I was actually struggling a little bit earlier. For some reason, I was like, I just couldn't get the line to go right. So I'm glad that you like it. In the cake section of your uni recipe book. So the conclusion is we should start calling it banana cake. See, I saw the yawning emote. I was trying not to look at it, but then I accidentally peeked at it and I still yawned. Dang it. Also, my game is starting up. It's been on a loading screen all this time. No, not more yawns. God dang it. See, and it still works. Oh. One is all exactly. I had like one perfect eyeliner and then I tried the other one and I messed it up. And then I tried to correct the other one to match the other one and it was like terrible. And then it went downhill. It's technically a quick bread. Oh, we're adding a third option now. So it's cake bread or quick bread. Also, I don't know why my game is like literally on this loading screen the entire time. I may need to go find some more. And the award for most yawn emotes goes to Peacekeeper. Yeah, it is up. To be honest, it makes sense because you're mostly subbed to ASMR people, which it makes sense that they have a yawn emote. What banana bread or what's banana bread live? In general, or you're talking about what banana bread? Like, who is talking about it? Secretly glad to see I'm not the only one to have very slow game opening. No, I think it is literally due to the fact that I have so much CC. Shock there's 4, honestly. Yeah, I would have expected more. Oh, God. See, there I go again. It's just an endless loop at this point. No CC and it opens very fast. Yeah, I think if I take my CC folder out, it's like fine. But I don't want to do that because I love my CC. I think they don't have them for the same reason you don't like them. Yeah, we're all just trying to protect ourselves from yawning all the time. Also, Maggie, hi, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's build with the mod mansion or continue with the mod mansion. Okay, now that the mod mansion has loaded, that spelling looks tired as well. It really does. It really does. Now that you mention it, I won't be able to unsee that. Today, our Pilates teacher said about like doing stretches. If you want to stretch your hamstring, you know how you can like kind of like stretch your leg and then lean your body forward. So you kind of go like this. But then, you know, some people can touch their toes because they're very bendy. And then most people will just be like, oh, that hurts my leg. Yet, like you stretch your hamstring. She was like, it's kind of like a toxic relationship. Like your body moves closer and your knee tries to move away. And I will now forever think about stretches as a toxic relationship between my body and my knee, which I was like, very bendy, best technical term for it. Yeah, that's what it is, right? Like, it's not very flexible. No, you're very bendy. Okay, let's actually see what I think that's the best lighting. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the mod mansion. This is the house that we've built so far. It is inspired by a house that is actually pinned in the message above chat that we found online. It is like, I would say a creative interpretation of it because we did end up changing some things. But I would say like the style and just in general, like the vibe and stuff is very much inspired by that house that is pinned in the comment. We actually started decorating the outside. So as you can see, the pool area, for instance, is actually done. So we have this like nice seating area in the middle of the pool with a fireplace. And if you come out of the pool, there's already like a shower over here where your Sims can like, you know, wash down from being in the pool. We did a lot of the landscaping last time. So I worked on like this palm tree here in the middle. And then we did the entire landscaping basically on the sides here. We also built the greenhouse. And then, like I said, we finally picked windows and doors. And that's one thing that I still want to kind of look into. Like this side of the building probably needs some more windows because right now that looks just utterly sad, to be honest. So I'm going to have to work on that a little bit still. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. Also, I thought there were stairs over here. Hold on. I was just about to say, I was pretty sure there were stairs over there. That's why there was a little wall there. Because we have this room over here and this room over here that will actually be functional. This room over here right now is just, yeah. Also, I realized game options, pack settings, enable dust system. There we go. I just saw the sparkles and I immediately wanted to disable it. I hate that. An old lady told me off? She said it's rude? Exactly like Hollow said. As if commenting on others' business isn't rude. No yawning in the streets. That's such a weird thing. To be like, that's rude. What? What are you talking about? Also, hi, Finn and Moira. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I did hear about the missing items in The Sims. Yeah. We checked it on Monday on stream, and I am also missing a lot of items, actually. Which obviously is stupid and should not be the case. Sorry, I just have to move it so I can, like, fix the paint. Also, Ruby, hi, it is good to see you, and thank you for cheering me on. And Hollow, thank you for cheering me on as well. Ooh, that's good tea. I like that type of tea, Liv. Mint with licorice is very, very delicious. I like that for sure. Okay, so I was working on Windows. Not on Mac. Ha ha ha. Wow, bro. Great joke. Sorry. I couldn't even resist it. I'm curious if I add windows over here, if those will... Okay, so those are in a bathroom. Also, hi, Grey Matter. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So I don't want to have windows over there, actually. And also, Maya, welcome in. It's good to see you. Which is rather frustrating because I really want windows over there. Although technically, I guess I could just put a window over here and then have no windows over there. Then this bedroom just has one big window. I love licorice. I love licorice too. But I feel like in my case, that's not really weird because I grew up in licorice country, so it's fine. You love how the outside is looking? Thank you. Thank you. This one window here also kind of annoys me. But I can't stack it because that's all bathrooms. But I don't want the butler to go out without any windows. So what do? I just realized that this bedroom also does not have any windows. Maybe we can actually have the balcony door over here and then we can have some windows. Hold on. Because having a bedroom without any windows is actually kind of sad. Also, Josie, welcome in. Welcome in, and Unity, welcome in. It's good to see both of you. I hope you're doing so well. See, but we have some bedrooms down here that also do not have any windows. Hold on. Okay, maybe we can just do like a singular one. And then that can kind of like show up there as well. I think that's not even a bad thing because, you know, this will be the kitchen, so that makes sense. That's going to be a bathroom, so I do not want any windows there, but I would actually like to have some more windows over here. Hold on. Okay, now that I see that, I might as well just... Hold on. Yes, of course, of course. How about giving him a light? A light well? What, Nymflora? Yes, of course, of course. Good luck with the interview. Oh my goodness. I hope it goes so well. I'm sending you all the best vibes. I do like that those bedrooms now have like these huge windows. I think that's actually really pretty. I mean, we could just have big windows in the bathroom and just kind of like wing our way with having curtains in front of it. Because then we can give that bedroom actually some proper windows, which I think is better. I also realized I haven't been... You know what? I just realized we have the smaller version of those windows. Maybe we can use those in between. That might be nice, actually. But I haven't been consistent with the placement. There we go. Because on that floor, all of the windows are sort of in the middle of the wall. And then the question is, do I also want to have a window in the tower? A well of light. When you have light come through the roof and the ceiling. Oh, I wish I could do that, but there's quite literally a bathroom on top of it. So it's on the ground floor of a 4-story building, so I can't really do that. Have non-see-through glass. Imagine you have just a glass floor in your bathroom and you can just see into... Yeah, no. That'd be terrible. Actually, now that I look at it, I kind of hate what this does to the side of the build. Ah, for the windows, yeah. Like, that bedroom needs windows. Also, Ellie Jane, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Do you play online? There is no online in The Sims. Can your mods use this for real? No. That would be nice, but that's unfortunately not a thing in The Sims. Like, my mods would be able to download this off of the gallery, but they don't have all my CC, so then still it would show up empty. So we're just building this for fun. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm trying to figure out... Hi, Squeaks. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay, I like that more, but I want to keep that wall actually like this. Unless your mods download all the CC, which they could absolutely do, by the way. Sorry. This cough was getting so much better, and now it's getting worse again. There's like a mod that enables online play, true, but it doesn't work very well, unfortunately. Like, it works a little bit, but not really. Thank you, Tommyann. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Also, Super Shadows, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm having a pretty good day. I'm trying to decorate this outdoor space and like make it make sense. Which, as it turns out, is my brain is still... I thought I was done with the stupid windows, but apparently they're still going. And it was quite fun. That is true. Like, it can be fun, but we actually don't have any intention of playing in this house altogether. We're literally just building it for the building. Because that is fun to do. And because we're gonna reflect all of my mods' personalities in there, so it's like a chance for people to get to know the mods. You look so cozy. I am pretty cozy today. Also, hi Flowers, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I've never tried the online mod though. I've had friends of mine try it. But I think they also ran into quite some issues. Do I want to have like a little bit more of this on this side then? Could be cute, honestly. Okay, I like it. I'll take that. You're doing great. I'm so glad to hear that. Also, Crafty Simmer, welcome in. One of the live sim games due to release this year has online co-op. Is it Paralives? I didn't realize they would have online co-op, actually. I was trying to find my cough drops, but cannot find them. I think we're gonna have to decide whether we like the light strings or the pergola, because unfortunately they're like slightly different. Viva Land. Oh, I've actually seen things about that. I have seen things about that. We could maybe have the pergola off of the side here. Do I like that? Or do I just make it like a bit more narrow? I don't know. Maybe I don't want the pergola at all, to be honest. Yeah, there are quite some games coming out this year, actually. Hello? Do I like that? Or should I place that? Actually, that might be cute. Hold on. I also feel like I like half parked the window challenge for now. It's like, no, you know what? I'll just focus on something else briefly. Just to give myself a little break from the window challenge. Hold on. That is exactly one tile over. So that one is over there. Okay, so then I would have to have one over here. Also, thank you so much for redeeming the hi, I'm new. I'll do a quick little about me in chat. If you're curious about more, feel free to ask at any time. Really looking forward to the Switch 2. Are there going to be any games that are like just for the Switch 2? Because when I saw it, I was underwhelmed is not necessarily the right word, but I was mostly like, it has, obviously it has like a bigger screen, which I think is nice. But I wouldn't necessarily like immediately be like, oh my God, I'm going to have to go out and buy that right now. Does that make any sense? Like if you already own a Switch, I don't necessarily see why you would immediately go out and buy a new one. I would have kind of anticipated them for them to announce like some wild feature and then, you know, everyone be like, oh my God, I now need the Switch 2. But it was mostly just like visual upgrades. Like, yes, of course it looks really nice, but the console that's different. Maybe, I guess so. Could be. I'm not necessarily convinced, but that might also be like a big reason for that could be is that I don't really play on my Sims that much anyway, or my Switch that much anyways. So I feel like I wouldn't immediately need a new one because the one that I already have, like one, it works fine, but two, I also already don't use it that much, which I think is like, it's a me thing that I don't use my Switch that much. I know there's some people that use their Switch like a lot, and then I can already understand it, I think, a little bit more of, you know, potentially wanting to get a new Switch. I really like those chairs, but I don't actually like that table. Do we have any better tables? Otherwise, I'll just use an actual like indoor table. I have a lot of picnic tables, but I don't have a lot of good outdoor tables. And obviously we're with a lot of people, so we need like a really good table. I mean, I already used that in the not so berry build, but it's just a really cute table. Okay, that must be super cute at night. You really love the Zelda games? I have the Zelda games, but I haven't had the time to play them. So I'm still waiting for like a good moment that I will have the time to spend on like actually playing through the Zelda games. The processing, okay, that I can see that. I can see the processing power being like a big upgrade. I hadn't necessarily thought of that. Maybe also because they didn't really market it in the trailer. Like the trailer was very visual. And you travel frequently. That's fair. See, but then I can absolutely see the use for a Switch. I mean, I also guess I travel frequently, but usually when I travel, I don't really have time to game. So I'm now doubting whether I actually like the placement of these things. Or if I want to go like something like this. I really love the lights, but I don't really like all the poles. Does that make sense? Thank you for the save. That's a good reminder, actually. Because my game has a tendency to crash when I'm building with CC specifically. Too horny in my taste. I don't know how they do that for Switch, but it looks like, yeah, it kind of looked like a thirst trap TikTok for Switch. I like that explanation though. Like it makes sense. See if I size it up, it will be too big, but that I do like these lights actually more. They're like a little bit more subtle. They are also shorter. I just realized this. The other ones are way taller. And I do also have this as CC. Which I guess it's too tall. That's weird. Yeah, it is taller. Not just even a little bit. It's like a lot taller. Holy moly. Maybe that's why it looked so odd. I was like trying to place why it didn't give the vibe that I wanted it to give, but that actually makes a lot of sense. See, that's already cuter. One building for 12 people, yes. It's a really big house. Like the windows on the fairy lights, yeah. They're just from really good CC creators, so it makes sense that you would have them because, you know, if someone asked for my CC recommendations, I would also recommend these people. I also realized we're gonna have to like fake a fence in between these columns because we can't actually put a fence here, but we're gonna need a fence. Hi, Huff, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Was not interested in the Switch trailer, but wait, I heard an alert. I heard an alert. Which I know what the alert is for, but I couldn't it's still broken like the actual alert itself. The sound plays. Magic alert, but the visual is broken. Let me check. Hold on. Because I know what that means, but now I just have to actually... Do people ever ask you about that? Wait, about what, Hollow? Sorry, I need to actually log in. That's unfortunate. Oh, people ask me about my CC, yeah. The alert is for a tip for the mods. Peace. Excuse me. Thank you so much. What the heck? And also, I think I missed an alert at one point because Crystallized also tipped the mods at one point. Also, Abu, everyone, it's Abu's birthday. But thank you so much. I'm going to share it with the mods quickly because I think they should be able to see. But thank you so incredibly much for wanting to tip the mods. That is literally one of the kindest things ever. My mods do so much work. I could literally not do what I do without them. Happy birthday to the person doing a lurky. We're having a dance party. Also, thank you for the follow just now. Dance party for the mods, everyone. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really need to fix the overlay so that when you hear the sound, you'll actually know what happens. But thank you so much. I should keep this website open, actually. But yeah, you might have actually just, I don't know. I don't think I can see that for everyone. But we actually might be getting to a point where, the mods might actually be getting paid, you know? I just have to set up the percentages correctly. I got called an oppressor about 20 minutes ago. Who called you an oppressor? Must be someone you mod for. There is no other way. Also, I'm going to see because there was a suggestion about adding the coastal fences in here. I think that might actually be a really good idea. Oh, wait, you don't have that, Lena? Was there no other way that we could have set this up? Was it just the PayPal one? Oh, that's frustrating. We can have a look. We can have a check, I think. Ooh, do I like this fence? I mean, if we're going to use that, I'm actually going to use it across the entire border because I feel like we have to be consistent if we use that fence. I'm not even against it. We could even use the pattern version of the fence. Hold on. I lost the fence. There we go. That one. Oh, hold on. That could be pretty. Like maybe for the one in the middle. Then we can kind of like create a bit of oh, that's really cute. Hold on. I want to do that. See, this is why I love building with CC. Because the Sims could never. Hi, Con. It's good to see you. Yes, you should. Oh, no. I fucked it up. You absolutely should. I fully agree. Thank you, Esther, for doing the Proton command. I mean, legit, though. For anyone, if you're looking for a really great tool to keep yourself safe online, please make sure to check out Proton. Can highly recommend their suite of tools. Things like email, Drive, password manager, anything. They have it all. You could replace everything from like Microsoft and Google and just get your stuff from Proton to make sure that you stay safe online. They are located in Switzerland, so European privacy laws apply, which I don't want to say much, but they're pretty good compared to a lot of other spaces. So, you know. Also, hi, Anouk. It's good to see you. Oh my god, I'm so done with the coughing today. I hope you are doing so well. The build is coming along nicely, actually. My vision is coming to life, which is nice. I'm currently in the very tedious process of manually placing fences, but I actually really like how that looks. I think it fits the build super well. Thank you, Khan. Thank you for making sure that they know. Very important. I do feel like it might be nice if we change the color to be like the lighter wood. Then it blends in a little bit more. Although it does also come in colors. No, I actually like the white with the lighter one. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. This is, in fact, a very tedious task. I forgot that placing fences in The Sims normally is, like, quite easy. But obviously, if you place everything manually, that takes forever. I think maybe on these balconies, we shouldn't do the one with the patterns. Like, I feel like the patterned ones are nice to just keep over here. And then here we can just go for this one. Why does that not... I was just about to say there must be an overlap somewhere because otherwise... Okay, there we go. That looks pretty. I like it. Is that one window glitched? Oh, probably it is. Yeah. The windows keep glitching, actually. I've fixed them multiple times and they keep glitching. It's very strange. Someone doesn't want you to have a window as mods. Okay, that's cute. I like it. And then I guess this balcony, because it's just on... It's the only one on this side. We can use the pattern fence again, but like a mix of the two, maybe. So we could have that over there. 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 Oh, that's pretty if you mix it. Okay, maybe we can do that on the other side as well. Because I like the mix. I think the mix looks good. You've had glitching windows and doors too. It is so silly. I don't know. It's such a weird glitch as well. Oh, is it the move object cheats that glitches them? That could be. Maybe Windows needs an update. You keep forget to water your plants. No wonder they always die. I literally told Amber like an hour ago or something that I was super proud of her for not forgetting to water her plants this time around. So honestly, I think it's an ADHD thing. I'm too close. Must glitch. Oh, that is annoying. Oh, I keep deleting the floor. I don't want to. I just want to delete the fence. Come on. Yours only glitch when you have the cheat in. Okay, that does actually make a lot of sense. Like now that I think about it. No, we can actually mix and match it because that just looks super nice. Oh, come on. Can you please place on there? There we go. We could have it be asymmetrical. Can you guys believe it? I'm doing something asymmetrical. Oh, actually, that doesn't fit. Okay, never mind. We're not going the asymmetrical route. I had a plan, but it didn't work. Also, you know what I'm gonna get when it's break time? I just realized yesterday, a friend came over for dinner and she brought homemade tiramisu. It was driving you crazy. You hated that it was asymmetrical. I love that. But she made homemade tiramisu and she brought it and she actually left the leftovers here, so I still have that. So I'm gonna get myself some. Very excited for that. Shout out to Esme. I think we can do this pattern here. That's cute. Then that doesn't align with the window. That's just slightly infuriating. I think I will align it with the window. That makes it better. That makes me happy. I don't know how. I somehow am still working on the outside, and I genuinely feel like I'm not even being too slow. Cheesecake is a huge yay. Big capitalized letters yay. And soup, that depends on what kind of soup. Generally, I'm a soup lover. Good soup, Miss Stew. But I guess there are soups that I don't like. But then I would only know, you know, if you tell me. And then I'd be like, oh, that's the type of soup that I like. Does that make sense? Chicken tortilla soup? Excuse me, what? Tortilla soup?
Hair cool.
Yo, sweetie, 20, what? 24? I tried to read the number 41 and I just went 24. No, Ro. 41? That's actually kind of wild. Also on tier 2. Excuse you. Thank you so much. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Oh, I love a good instant ramen, honestly, especially if it's pimped. Yeah, sorry, sweetie. I don't know how to read, apparently. Chicken tortilla is amazing, but soup? With bee cake taste? What is bee cake? I have tomato and creamy bell pepper. Okay, both I love. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Also, thank you so much for the follow earlier, Storm Girl, and welcome in. I'll do a quick little about me in chat. But if you have any questions in addition to that, feel free to ask. But welcome in. It's very nice to meet you. It's a cake. Interesting. Oh, honey flavor. That actually makes a lot of sense. Why was I so confused by the concept of something being bee flavored where actually honey flavor is not that weird of a concept? Currently this room also doesn't have any windows. But I might actually keep it that way because I'm not too bothered with this side of the house currently not having any windows. I could even extend this and add this window here, like so. Yeah, that actually looks pretty nice. And then we don't even need windows there, I think. There's no windows over here, and that does look a little bit weird, but it's a bathroom, so... Is it weird to not have any windows there? Maybe we can just put some plants and pretend that that is supposed to be that way. Like, we're just gonna use this again. I keep using that item to hide the fact that sometimes things might look a bit weird. There we go. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I do appreciate it. And then we can have, like, I don't know, something funky on the wall. This is Del Sol Valley. It's the 64 by 64 lot in Del Sol Valley. It's the world that comes with Get Famous. Event in the wall for the... I was thinking I could, if I wanted to, use this window again. But that still makes that wall look really empty, like too empty, to be honest. But we'll figure that out, I think. That's going to be okay. I think we need more of this in that corner. I also do think that... Hi, Petra. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. It's good to see you. I'm doing good, apart from a stupid cough that was gone and is somehow back. I actually might just use the 3. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. And then obviously this is going to be a garden, so I'll probably just have like a tree or something over here. I think that might be nice. Just really tired. I can imagine. You've had a pretty intense week with like starting a new job and stuff. I could just put the big windows in the bathroom. I could. That is true. I could do that. Okay, so another thing that I feel like I just don't know. I don't know what to do with that corner just yet. I don't know. Also, I just realized I missed a question. When did you start to post content and how fast have you been successful? How did you start? Curious about your experience here. I started streaming and creating content in July 2021. I don't know how to answer your question of how fast have you been successful, because I think success is very determined by your perception of success. And I feel like for me, the fact that I had like one viewer on my first stream, just someone that was in chat that was talking, like I felt like the most successful streamer ever, because there was someone that decided to spend their time with me. And then obviously you start to grow and you start to like realize that, you know, your context changes. I'm not saying that like a single chatter wouldn't be successful, but I'm more saying like, then, you know, it kind of became like, oh, I would like to work one day a week for content instead of for my corporate job. And then as soon as I was able to do that, I was like, wow, I'm so successful with content. And then next became like, oh, you know, I'd love to work half of my time for content and half of my time for corporate. And then, you know, that started to change. And at this point, I'm like, oh, I would be successful if I'm a full-time content creator, which I am not. But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't say that I haven't had any success or that things that I'm doing right now aren't successful. I think it's just very dependent on what you set as goals for yourself. And I think that's why a lot of people feel unsuccessful, is because they set very unrealistic goals for themselves that take them like years to reach. And then it feels years for them to feel that first like boost of success. So that's like the most difficult part in answering your question. I know, 2021, sweetie. Isn't it wild? Our first TwitchCon was 2022, and that was like almost a year into streaming. This is not the mod dungeon I was expecting. No, I'm actually being really nice for my mods. I'm giving them a beautiful house. Was that one person sweetie? It actually was not. No. But the person, I don't think it was like my actual first chatter, but one of my very first chatters still comes to stream sometimes, which is like literally one of the coolest things ever. Yeah, you have success at each of your personal milestones. So that makes sense. Yeah, you were here in the first 50 for sure, sweetie. 100%. A wise view on success. Thank you. It's just genuinely how I've always felt about it. But I guess that's also when I started creating content, I truly did not think or did not have the ambition to do this as part of my job. So like the things that I want to do right now, the things that like if you know that I'm trying to strive for are so different compared to what I was striving for when I started. Because when I started, I was just like, I want to enjoy this, and I mostly just, you know, I don't want to feel alone when I'm streaming. Do you remember who it was? My first chatter or like the person that still comes by? Because the person that still comes by, I absolutely know who it is. Also, hi Sharon, welcome in. I think in terms of first chatter, they were actually in my stream when I started streaming. Like they were here actually quite consistently for like a year. If I really wanted to, I think I could find it again. In like my second stream, they come back and I say hello to them. Because they did hang out for like quite a long time. It wasn't just a casual first chatter. Like they actually enjoyed the stream, which was super sweet. Like it was so sweet of them to just hang out, you know? Also, Simshay, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Marilyn, it is really good to see you as well. But like one of my first chatters, that the one that still sometimes stops by and stream, is the Dark Taco. And oh, come on, Ro. I know. I remember like my very first chatter, their profile picture was a picture of Chin Chan showing their boot cheeks, like their booty cheeks. My first chatter ever is the first follower on my new channel. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. Yeah, exactly. Like honestly, they kind of predicted the booty coming into the stream, you know? They were the first to drop the booty into the jungle. But if I really wanted to, I think I could find it. I would be able to figure out who it was. Also, the other day, I was watching a stream from Kayla, and I saw her use a flooring, and I was like, I've literally never seen that flooring before. But she doesn't build with CC, so it must be in the game. So now I'm like trying to figure out which flooring that was.
Pyro and friends.
Lenny! Ayo? Thank you so much for the 13 months. I appreciate it. Please enjoy all of your subby perks. I wonder if it was this one. It looked like it was like exactly like this, like very long floorboards, but like they were very broad. Was possibly Chels, actually, possibly. Could be, yeah. Is Chels ever on Twitch anymore? Oh, it was these ones. Oh my goodness, how have I never noticed these? Because they're actually pretty good. Like, those are nice floorboards. I just don't really enjoy the colors they come in, to be honest. Like, I like the darker colors, but there's not like a really good light color. I know she often uses the Jungle Adventure one because, funnily enough, I started using that because she started using it. The Mont Mansion is going well. I just started on, like, trying to work on the inside a little bit. I think it's time for me to, like, slowly start figuring out what I want to do in terms of flooring and, like, color scheme and stuff. I'm just quickly gonna take a look. In terms of like people's favorite color and stuff and like, you know, style wise. A bit more maximalist. Minimalist, I guess. More maximalist, minimalist, but a bad one. I love that Very honest answer. Minimalist. Okay, Micah being a minimalist, I actually kind of expected that. Because I've seen, like, you know, her designs and stuff, so that makes a lot of sense. Maximalist for Esther, okay. So we're gonna have to do a good mix. So I feel like almost the common spaces maybe have to be a bit more neutral. Yeah, feel free to look for pictures for the inside, like inspiration pictures that you can post in the Mod Mansion chat if you want to. Yeah, so the thing is, the second stream actually doesn't exist. Well, obviously I streamed it, but that's the only stream I do not have anymore. But it should be on my VOD channel. But the thing is, the third stream that I ever did, I already received a raid. So there's also other chatters. So then, like, I would be the only one. I mean, if you watch the first VOD, I actually think, hold on. I think I timestamped my first chatter in my first VOD. Hold on. You might have just unlocked something. First chatter and first follow, 25 minutes into my stream. You guys want to see something funny? Oh my goodness, uptime. It's almost time already. Okay. Oh, baby Ro. This was my very first stream ever.
Okay, so I hope I didn't mess up my sound, but I just added a noise suppression. Hey, Hertz. Welcome in.
Hertz!
How are you doing today?
That was his name.
Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for joining this stream. I'm playing the 100 Baby Challenge today, and yeah. Oh, thank you for following.
That's their name. Hertz_9. Is this the same, bro? I know, right? It's hard. Yeah, I know. My accent is very different. We talked about this last night, actually, with my friend, because she also watches my streams. She was like, I don't remember you sounding so Dunglish, but you absolutely sounded so Dunglish. Yeah, I started streaming with the mural. You are doing what I did with my straight voice. The way you just almost made me choke. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was... Thomas! What? Thank you so much for that gifted sub to Hertz. Did you say just Dunglish? Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. But yeah, that was my first ever follower and chatter. Which actually, like, it's really, really lucky that promised myself to not spend money on Twitch, but it was too funny not to do. Thank you so much. That's literally so sweet. It's genuinely one of those things, like, you go live, but you have no idea if people will even come watch, or like if they even, you know, will hang around or save, even if they open a stream, if they'll say anything. Sweetie! Thank you so much. What the heck? Thank you for gifting a 3-month sub to Thomas. That's literally really, really, really kind of you. What the heck? What the heck? Also, Robin, hi, it is good to see you. I'm debating so much if I should try play the 100 Baby Challenge. I mean, you can always give it a go, and if you don't like it, stop. I also felt like when I started, I needed to commit to the entire challenge right away, but you really don't have to. You can just try it, and if you enjoy it, then, you know, you can always continue playing. Also, Nooch, hi, it is really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I have my entire VODs channel, which it holds all of my Not So Berry VODs as well. It holds my first stream, All the special events we've ever done, like my birthday streams and like any charity streams and stuff, I all categorize it. I have it all uploaded into playlists on my VODs channel. So if you're interested in checking it out, you can see Baby Row. You can see Row with, do we have a VOD command? You mean for the VODs channel? Yeah, exclamation point VODs. There you go. That is the one. Also, the ads are starting soon, so I'm quickly gonna go take a break. I'm gonna get myself some tiramisu. Anna, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Sid. That is so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna have to really quickly, while you guys starting a hype train while I have to go on break, I'm gonna get myself some tiramisu. I'm gonna get myself some cough drops. Please behave while I'm away from the stream. Because it's chaos break, but I will be away to get some food. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes, okay? my goodness, hello. Steven, not you sneaking in while I'm on a cheeky little break. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How was your stream? What were you up to today? I hope you had a wonderful stream. Hold on. Let me try to catch up. Oh, I see you were doing some Stardew. What were you up to in Stardew today? Let me say hello to all of you. Dabney, welcome in.
What up,
Picto
baby?
Pixie, welcome in. Is it Couponot? Welcome in. The 13th Struggle, welcome in. Kenya, hi, it is so good to see you. Welcome in. Olivia, welcome in. Of course, Steven, welcome in. It is so good to see you. I saw you in the Sims video. See, getting to say the number 1. That was actually pretty cool. That's a good flex. I hope your stream was so good. I hope you had a great time. Thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate that lots. For anyone who stuck around from that raid, if you're still here, I'm sorry I was on a quick break. I was getting myself some homemade tiramisu that my friend made for me yesterday, and I was very excited to have some more. Also, thank you so much for that shout out for Spring Sims. Anyone hanging out here, if you're looking for literally one of the most like positive, kind, caring people on Twitch, please make sure to go check out Spring Sims right now. Does a lot of Sims, cozy games. I believe you've also done co-working at one point, right? I'm not sure if you still do them, but I believe you've done some co-working. Also, Lady Oaks, welcome in. And Pocahontas, welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. I actually have a small little raid video. It's like a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community. Which I would love to share with you so that you can kind of get an idea of what these streams are like. The video is a year old. I desperately need to update it, but I need to find the time to do that. But you'll see old me with my old room. Well, it's the same room, but we just gave it a makeover. But yeah, I would love to actually share that with you. And then I'll see you on the other end of the raid video. Also, you did some Stardew Perfection today. Was much work but fun. Nice. And you need to get back into co-working. Okay, so you have done it. I was like, do I now remember wrong? That would be awkward. Also, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so. There's no need to stick around if you need to do your post-stream things. I fully understand. We are building in The Sims, so you and your community are more than welcome to hang out with us if you want to, of course. But first, let me properly introduce myself. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I'm a chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. This stream is partially ran by my 2 cats named Toet and Suus.
Like the rattan plates on the wall. Did you just sneeze right into the microphone, Toet?
I mainly play The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety, and I host co-working/study with me streams about 2 to 4 times a week on this channel.
Sorry, I just got distracted. Grim is doing yoga. Like, there are too many Sims that are dying here that Grim is like, nah, you know what? Self-care girly, I'm just gonna do some yoga.
I very often say or do dumb things that get caught on camera.
Oh, look, an Enderman. I don't like you.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. She is doing the partner pussy. Pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy.
I want the big melon. That's what she said. Oh, I didn't mean to make it bigger. Oopsie. I love using my platform to raise money for charity. That leads me to doing things that I have absolutely never regretted afterwards.
Lemon. Yummy. I'm a lemon.
Oh, no.
I am a big plant mom, so much so that the community is named Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and take a sip because self-care is very, very sexy. That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I was just snacking on my really good tiramisu, sorry. I'm glad there's the consensus about Ro's hair color. Yeah. I'm a fake blonde. Very real ginger. Blonde Rose nostalgic. Was I blonde when we met, Abu? I think so. I'm not sure anymore. Also, for anyone wondering, let me show you what we've been building in The Sims. So, I am making a house for my moderators. My moderators here on Twitch, because I felt like they deserve a nice space to all live together. So we've been building this house. It's a 64 by 64 lot in Del Sol Valley because, you know, my moderators deserve like a fancy home with a fancy view. We have been working on this for 4 streams because this is a massive build and I kept underestimating it. But we're actually getting somewhere, I think. I just realized I have some more fences that I need to replace over here. And the fact that I keep working on the outside might potentially be a way of me to try and ignore the inside because this house is going to have like 14 bedrooms and an entire butler apartment. So I'm a little bit scared to start, you know? Oh my goodness, piece. That is such a cute lemon. I love that. Thank you so much as well for the 50 biddies making a big lemon in chat. Me? I don't know what you're talking about, sweetie. Exactly. Yeah. I'm just adding some color to my roots to make sure that you guys, you know, that it looks like it's growing out. I'm trying to trick you guys. I'm trying to trick you guys. Also, thank you so much again, Stephen, for the raid. I really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you're all having a really good day. Oh, no. Oh, we're going to have to get creative with the placement over here. We are using CC in this build. Because I really, really, really wanted to play with CC again. I hadn't done that in a really long time. So we're using some CC fences, but as you can see, that means that we have to manually place a lot of the things, which is a little bit of a tedious task, but it's worth it for the look. Like, we all agreed that this looks really cute. And it also means that we get to do the, fencing. That's the word I was looking for. The fencing underneath the archways. First mod room today. I'm gonna try, although I think I'll start with the more general spaces to kind of set the vibe, I think. Also, hi Charlotte. It's good to see you. Well, if your standards are no furniture, no flooring, and no wall paint, then yes. Yes, you came to the right place, actually. Also, hi, you. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I just realized you came in early and I hadn't even said hi to you. But I'm glad that you're liking the build. I think it's coming together quite nicely, actually. I'm happy with how it's turning out so far. Just going through the tedious task of placing the fences. I think I now have all the fences, right? Like, we have this one over here. The ones at the bottom floor don't need fencing. We have these over here. This one has the fence. That one yes, we have it everywhere. Awesome. Okay, let me actually save. Let me actually save. That's your standard. Good. Perfect, Charlotte. Perfect. Then I think we can say that your room is done. Also, Brittany, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Mossy, welcome in as well earlier. Lauren, welcome in. Got, welcome in. Thank you for all those follows as well, in between now and like my break and stuff. You need the thing in the corner. Ah, I know what you mean. Wow. Oh my God. Actually, love how we somehow got there. Because you literally said you need the thing in the corner, and I actually know what you mean. You mean the little thing in the corner. It's actually such a good explanation because, you know, we hadn't needed that before because we didn't have any corners. And where there were corners, we actually had columns. So that makes total sense. The thing in the corner. Thank you for explaining that so well. I appreciate it. That's actually kind of funny. Online girlfriend? Is that Petra using Sweetie's account or? No. I know. It's Charlotte. I know. I was joking. You missed one corner at the back 3rd floor. Did I? Where? Petra's offline girlfriend. Fair enough. Fair enough. The walls was bad lighting. Oh, okay, okay. I was already thinking, like, am I going blind? Am I missing something? Did you know Sweetie said I would one day turn into online wifey? Oh, okay. Okay. I see. Let's go live. Let's go, let's go. Okay, we were starting with the interior. And I just picked this, like, a bit more old-looking door because I love the way that it opens like that. I don't think we have a version that's a bit more modern. Which is unfortunate because I really like these doors. We could go for that version, actually, but I don't know if they have a tall one. Because I know the big doors, there's a tall version. That's the single one. I mean, we could still use that. That is still pretty. I could see like be a vibe. We could also go for like something like that. That would be without the open doors. But that is pretty. I do like that. I was actually thinking, I started with a wood floor, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Hi man, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But what if we go for like a bit more of like fancy tiling or like stone? You know, like something like that. Obviously, I wouldn't use this one because I actually hate that they are like these are so small. I would probably custom make it by just going like this. This is kind of taking away from, or like, no, not taking away. This is kind of like taking from the picture that we saw, like the original inspiration of this build. Also, Owlet, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's very nice to meet you. Let me put a quick about me in chat. I feel like I've seen your name before, but I'll just do the about me anyways, just in case anyone wants to know. But I hope you're doing well. The most generic kitchen bathroom tiling. You think this is generic? It's marble. I don't have this in my house. Also, actually, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of fun with the pattern like this. What is there to do in Amsterdam? So in Amsterdam, there's a train, and the train will go to Rotterdam, and that's what you should do in Amsterdam. No, but let me think. So the thing is, I don't really know what to do in Amsterdam because I don't really go to Amsterdam that much. But if you want to do something that's like not necessarily the most touristic thing in Amsterdam, I can recommend going to the NDSM where it's called NDSM Werf. I don't know how to translate that. Wharf? Is it just translated wharf? I think it might be actually. They have like a cafe. It's called the Skate Cafe. And there's like a vintage market and they have like really nice food and just that like that kind of that side of the city is a bit nicer, I would say, than the very touristy side of the city. Like, especially if you want to see something non-touristy. But I feel like Hollow in chat, the other side of Nord. Yeah, okay, but for me, that's like all the same part because you would take the boat to NDSM and then go there, right? Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. There's a really nice swimming complex near the convention center. Ooh, I actually need to keep that in mind. Yeah, you would take a boat. Is it pretty far from NDSM? Really? Why in my memory is that in the same place? There is. Yeah, it's a ferry technically. There actually is a museum at NDSM Werf with like really big street art. Have you ever been, Hollow? Also, hi Luna, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Have you ever been to that museum with the street art? I just had to think about it. It's super nice, actually. Okay, this doesn't come in another color. Also, I saw Juby come in earlier. Hi, Jubes. I hope you're doing well. The Ihola Flea Market. Yes, I really like it, but it's not every single. It's not like every single day, of course. Never been, but I know which one you mean, and I tend to go. I can highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. I was there. I think it was like 6 months ago or something. With 2 friends, and genuinely one of the most favorite or like bestest museums I've ever been to. Oh, that's cute. I feel like I will already struggle with like decorating how large this space is. You're staying with a friend and at his apartment in Amsterdam Centrum. That's actually really nice. That means that from there you can like venture out to basically anywhere you want. I would be a bit more difficult if you were staying like on the outer skirts of the city, but already being in the center is actually really useful. Okay, so the problem is this is super tall and super high, so I can't really do any like wardrobes or closets. Hold on, I feel like I have to sneeze again. No, we're good, but that was annoying. Floor to ceiling bookshelves, that could be fun. I like that idea. I was thinking I want to do something where we can have like oh, my nose is so itchy, it's really annoying. The hold on. I know what I want to use, but I just have to find it. This one. Can I place it in a way that it doesn't glitch with the stair wall? Or do I have to place a wall here? Which, like, I wouldn't even be super mad about, to be honest, if I have to place a wall there. That doesn't even look too bad. And then there is, like, 2 really big wardrobes in here. Where we can technically have, you know, your Sims can put their coats and stuff. Wall and spandrel. I don't think you can do a spandrel and a wall. The spandrel will replace the wall, but if you mean a column, yes, I was gonna do that. Street Art Museum, don't remember the other thing. Any standout food places you know? Ooh. Actually, yes. There. Do you like ramen? If they have vegetarian ramen, can you have it? Because I don't like pork, so I don't eat pork, and I can eat here. They have one that's like completely vegetarian. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes. Okay. I'll quickly put the address in chat. They have vegan dishes, actually. This is what it's called. The only quote unquote downside, quote unquote, and that's the quote unquote is a big quote unquote, is that you cannot make a reservation. So you have to kind of just like show up and see if they have a table. The longest I've ever had to wait was, I think, like 20 minutes. And they have 2 different places. The one that I just sent you is the place is literally called Fu Fao Ramen. But it's like that the street behind it is the street name, but they have a second location, or actually that was their first, which is like in a very traditional Amsterdam, like a really long and thin building. So that's also really nice for the experience, but that's a bit smaller, so you might have to wait a bit longer. But I can highly recommend it. Their ramen is really delicious. And like I said, they have a vegan vegetarian version, so no reservation. Exactly. I feel like if you're used to that, then it's fine. But I always give the disclaimer just in case. Also, hi, sweetie. Welcome in. It's good to see you. And also, Mech Takeaway. Love that username. Welcome in. Hold on. I will do a quick about me command in chat, but I'm just trying to... I realized that my cough... I'm like out of my cough drops, but I found that I still had a couple of Jolly Ranchers. So I was like, oh, that'll work too for the cough. But I'm literally trying to unpack it, and the plastic somehow is melted into the candy. What the heck? I'm just trying to take away the packaging. Okay, no, I think we're good. Unless you see me in like 15 minutes and I look like have something really gross in my mouth, and there was still Jolly Ranchers, yeah. You can't actually buy them here. A friend brought them for me like a long time ago, and I realized I had like 4 or 5 left at the bottom of my candy box. They have a bad habit of eating their own packaging. I'm now noticing that. Life is weird. I love that for you though. Honestly, that sounds like fun. Extra flavors. Just put just a little bit plastic for the seasoning, you know. Oh my goodness, I'm getting 5 million emails. I was like, what's going on? Okay, I feel like the columns just like completely finished the look, but now we at least have some space where your Sims can technically store their coats and stuff, where my mods can store their coats and stuff. Let's see if I want to do bookcases, because we're already going to do a whole library. So I feel like maybe in the main hall, I don't want to immediately start with like very tall bookcases. I was thinking we could use the opportunity to like place some like certain things that we can normally never place anywhere. Like we have a couple of statue things and stuff. Like I need coats in this climate. You do for fashion, Abu. Okay, that might have been a little bit too enthusiastic. I was like, oh, we can finally use something that's, you know, normally too large to put in any other space. What even is this? Oh my goodness, good luck piece. That sounds rough. That is rough. Manually having to do that, good luck. I want to get better at it. We should talk about this weekend. The 2001 monolith? I don't know what that is. What is that? I still don't know what that is. Also, Joel, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. The film? I haven't seen that film. That explains why I don't know what it is. Ben's cookies. Ooh, actually, Khan, I'll be in London in March, so this is perfect. I'm gonna quickly copy and paste your message and post it in my reminders channel, because I'll be there for a couple of days. So this is perfect. Speaking of, okay, I was talking to some people, like some Londoners the other day. Turns out not everyone knows this. Have you ever been to the Ned? Because if not, it would be weird that I'm giving you recommendations for London, but the Ned, yeah, let me show you guys because we talked about it the other day. So the Ned used to be a bank and hotel in the 20s, like roaring 20s, 1920s. And they changed the entire place. Hold on, I'm just opening a couple of pictures. They changed the entire place to now be like a big restaurant kind of, but like there's all kinds of small little restaurants where you can eat and they still play jazz music and stuff. Hold on. Yes, I shared it with you guys before. But look, this is what it looks like on the inside, and like they have a live band playing here. And they usually have jazz music, and then like this is like one restaurant, and then over here is another restaurant. And this is the kind of vibe that it has, but it looks very fancy, but it isn't. Like, it's not a pretty generic floor. Smooth, hollow, smooth. Like, the prices that you pay, non-members, it's not a member thing. It's just a restaurant. You can just walk in. Like, it looks like it's a very fancy place, but it's not. You can just have, like, a pizza for, like, a very normal price. Or just, like, some cocktails that are not, like, necessarily more expensive than anywhere else. No, it's not very fancy. It looks very fancy. Okay, that's a crappy quality picture, but it used to be a very fancy place. But now you can just, like, I think there's also maybe one or two places that are a bit more, like, higher priced if you go eat there. But there's one Italian restaurant I've eaten at twice. It's like it's just like fine pricing actually. Yes, please, of course. Feel free to send it to me, Con, and then I can accept your DMs and then you can share them with me. Thank you. That's amazing. Okay. Also, I forgot that Jolly Ranchers are really sticky, so it keeps sticking to my teeth. Let's see. What can we do here? We can have a big oven. But, like, we could have art and stuff in the beginning of our house. You guys know what I mean? Like, whenever do you have this much space to work with? See, that's what I said. Space. Do you remember Babogeen? What? Oh, things to do are super welcome too. I mean, we already have a couple of plans, but, you know, any additional suggestions? I have literally never heard of this. Man, oh my goodness, thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the coconut roll. Let's freaking go. Outdoorsy or more quiety museum type vibe? Both. Both would be great. That's not a very useful answer, is it? But, like, I'm just tempted to put, like, really big potted plants. Thank you for setting it up, Esther. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hold on. Bigger the better in this case. Honestly, I think it might be. We could put some like really nice paint work. What? Artwork on the thing. On the sides. I want to have the round chairs that we used the other day for the round table. But now I cannot find them. Oh, they're over here. Never mind. I found them. Oh, that would be too narrow, I think. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You accidentally deleted most of them. And Sims CC tattoos are so good. Also, hi Shella, it's good to see you. You think? You think my hair looks good today? Thank you. Because I was actually having a little bit of a bad hair day today. I'm getting used to new shampoo. And my hair is not agreeing with it. Just like not at all. So it's actually kind of annoying. So thank you. Okay, I'm trying to find a way that I can put this plant here. Okay, I have to be honest. I like that vibe though. Do I like that vibe? I said that. I was like, I have to be honest. I like that vibe. And then I was like, do I? Is it not too gardeny? Maybe I want to use... Hold on. Hold on. Because I feel like I have... You know the sectional sofas we have? Maybe it's easier to start with the other rooms. Potentially. But I'm up for a challenge. I just feel like if I kind of get the vibe of the house in the hallway, the rest is going to come along, you know? Okay, I'm going to have to quickly turn CC off because otherwise I'm never going to find what I was looking for. That's the one I was looking for. That's it. Hold on. I do feel like I would have to have something in that corner though, but tell me that is not the perfect vibe for like such a big hallway. Thanks, Con. I appreciate it. Can I put those in this corner then? I can. They're actually better. Like the size is better for those corners anyways. Also, Divine Psycho Cat, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Ooh. Okay, come on. There we go. That's better, I think. And then we could have... Hold on, because then I want my CC back again. There we go. And we could have maybe like really big lights. You know the one... Oh, that... Like something like that, but then larger. Because that one is obviously like it's too small. It's not giving grandiose. Which it should. Like something like that. Honestly, that one is kind of a vibe. Stop jumping up. No. Oh. Imagine if I was dinging. By the way, I did actually, in fact, have plastic on my Jolly Rancher still. Also, Katie, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. And then we could do like a table or something in the middle. Or we could put some decorations. Intense. Microplastic, delicious. Yeah. I'm living the true 2025. I'm not messing around. I'm like going for it. Let's see. I could even use like a kitchen island, which would also have like a bit more storage. Wait, what does the side look like? Oh, that's cute. Sounds like it's from The Sims 3. It kind of does. Now that you say it, it kind of does. Do-do-do. And then I want to do the same on the other end. There we go. And then, like, if you come home, you can drop all of your clutter there and stuff, and then we can put, like, some flowers on top. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. We're gonna have to get creative with the lighting, because technically we cannot hang ceiling lights here, because this is, like, fully open, you know? So if we have, even if we have a light, like, the only place that I could have it, it would be over here. In that, like, little piece of ceiling that I have. I obviously know what it means, but when you said it, I understood it as, like, grandiose. That's kind of funny. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Personal clutter in shared spaces. Hey, you guys are living here with a couple of messy people. And that's not me saying it. You guys said that yourself. I'm just repeating what was answered in the mod questions. You mean wall scones? Also, thank you so much for redeeming the Hi, I'm New. I'll do a quick little about me in chat. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask at any time. Okay. I want to place that, like, truly in the middle. There we go. Half on one counter, half on the other. We can do that. We can put wall lights. Sorry for the coughing again. I feel like I'll also have some nice, like, decoration in clutter that could fit on that table. Hold on. I love how if you look at the build like this, you have, like, this beautiful hallway, and then that's just a bedroom like that. Thank you for the dance party. I actually think I might have made Amber sick, to be honest. Because I was already sick. Like, I've been coughing for, like, 5 weeks at this point. But it was almost gone when I went to Amber, so maybe we made each other sick again. Which, either way, rather unfortunate for both of us. Also, do these doors not go away when you have the walls down? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Because that is kind of frustrating. Like, it's good that I already know we're not going to be playing in this build, that I'm kind of, like, open to accepting that. If we were going to play in this build, I would have not accepted that. That is actually terrible. Let's see. What do I want to add here? I feel like something like this might be cute, though. But we could add it, like, on the corner over here. And then we would probably need some clutter. Like keys. Also, Oriana, welcome to chat. It's very, very nice to meet you. The immovable door versus the unstoppable wall delete. It's all in the game. Why do I have that twice? There's just a literal copy of that item. Okay, we have a lot of keys, it seems like. Thank you for the cheering me on. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We could also just have like, you know, just like a hotel. What else? We have letters, I think. How many mods for this house? So I have 12 mods. Then I will also live here. We will also have a butler and one of my original mods, who is no longer a mod but is a VIP of the channel. Mick will also get a room. So, and I will live here together with Scott. So it will be 15 and a butler. Not 15 bedrooms though. Yeah, because there's 2 mods who share a room. Because Petra and Sweetie are a couple, so they would be in the same room. Me and Scott would be in the same room, so like that would already be reduced. Like that's 4 people, but only 2 bedrooms. Also, Sarah, hi, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But that's why we have such a big house. That's why we have so much space. Why do I feel like those are Charlotte's keys? Honestly, I'm not even ignoring that statement. I'm not even ignoring that statement. Okay, so we have a bunch of letters. We have like keys and a phone and some more keys. I do like the idea of having a doormat. Also, I'm sorry, I just realized there's a whole chat going on in the mods chat and I just missed absolutely everything. I'll catch up after stream, okay? I'm paying my mods a fortune. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You can ignore it. Yeah, but you guys made me curious now. Okay, that doormat is like the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I'll make it small again. I think we would have so much fun if we could be roomies in this way. I would like, okay, so the thing is, obviously we don't live in a house together and like all of us are scattered across like many continents, so that would not happen. But like imagine if it was just for like a week. If just for like a week we were like in a house together. And the thing is, I know so like a lot of us are introverts, so probably we would all be like, "Oh my god, that's actually a scary thought." But just like for a second, think about it. Yeah, like a little holiday, like a mod holiday. But then we would just play board games and read books and YouTube video? What do you mean, Bella? This place has enough space to hide and have alone time. Exactly. Yeah, so it's actually perfect for us. Like we could hide from each other if we're not up for any socializing, and then we can come find each other if we are. Okay, so the thing is, I like how these plants look, but I am not the biggest fan of the green color of the leaves, but I'm just gonna accept it. I mean, honestly, sweetie, so of the mod group, actually quite some people will be there for TwitchCon Rotterdam. So I think we haven't really like made any specific plans, but I think that goes for any mod that will be there at TwitchCon Rotterdam. We were thinking of maybe doing like a little breakfast situation. Or something. Okay, maybe I just need to leave like the main hallway as it is right now. I'll just add like some small little lights and stuff. You're gonna make breakfast for your mods? Okay, we would go out for breakfast because I don't even know if I'll be staying in my own house for TwitchCon, even though I live in the city. I haven't even decided if I'll be in my own house. So Why not? So I did that last year. And weirdly enough, like it was something that I absolutely did not anticipate, but weirdly enough, it breaks the immersion. Like the vibe of a TwitchCon of like you're all going out, you're all hanging out, like everyone goes to their hotel to freshen up and stuff. And I went home. And as soon as you go home, you get confronted with your laundry and you know, the fact that the litter box needed cleaning. And I know that's all like very small and silly things. Also, my boyfriend had to deal with me coming home at like ungodly times and then just leaving in the morning at ungodly times again, which was fine. Like that wouldn't be the reason for me, like mainly to get a hotel, because obviously, you know, he's fine with that. It's just one weekend. But it was more like I felt like, you know, if you just come back into a hotel room with everyone or something like that, it's just, it keeps the vibe going, like the TwitchCon bubble or so. But as soon as I came home, I was like, oh, I'm home. Like it took me out of the TwitchCon vibes or something. Already full. That's wild, Hollow. Also, Paige and welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm actually releasing a brand new CC Max's Match like video, build by CC video tomorrow. So if you're not following me on or subscribed to my YouTube channel, then you can do that. And actually a lot of the things that you'll be seeing today will be in that video. Yeah, like the vibe, exactly. It's a vibe killer. And it was fine last year. Like it wasn't, it's not something that I would be like, okay, if I have to stay at home, I'd be really sad about it. It was more just something like if I can book like a nice place, then I might. Because I think that might be chill. Okay, so now that we have the hallway, I have to decide what I want to do in terms of... Also, why does that wardrobe clip there too? And there, that's awful. Okay, we're going to have to put a painting or something. Speaking of paintings, I haven't really decided on the wall color, but maybe we can decide that while we are also deciding on like the main living space. I might like to go for something still neutral because I like kind of how neutral the main entrance is. You booked early, by the way. That's super nice. That's actually a smart decision that you booked early. And that you didn't wait for things to fill up. We did that over the past weekend for TwitchCon US. Like we literally booked our flights. And I'm not even kidding. We booked our hotel for TwitchCon San Diego on the airport on the way home from TwitchCon San Diego. Because we were like, we want to go again next year. Anyways, it was so fun. Like we don't want to miss out. So if we book now, like we already know that it's going to be, you know, affordable. So Amber literally booked as we were all in the plane. Like early December. Nice. Wait, Mim, you're going to TwitchCon? I didn't know that yet, I think. Really? Is it going to be the EU or the US one? I'm guessing EU because, you know, I don't know why actually, but that's my guess. Working remotely, going to TwitchCon and conference. Ooh, that'd be fun. EU! Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I should actually revive the channel. We have a little channel in the Discord, which it's currently still called TwitchCon EU 2020. But I might just make it like a role that you can kind of give yourself and take away if you're going and then the next year you're not going so you don't want to see the channel. And just like make it a total thing, but then I would have to change the things like TwitchCon EU and TwitchCon San Diego, like the roles, and just have it be, you know, just the channels for always, basically. That might actually be nice. Yes, of course, Liv. Thank you so much for hanging out. You got this tomorrow. I'm sending you all the best vibes. Never been to a TwitchCon and likely never will. Is there a specific reason that you're not going? Is it like money-wise, or also if you don't want to mention, that's of course completely fine. Which by the way, it would be super valid as well if that's the reason, because it is hella expensive. So I kind of regret not going to TwitchCon last year. I needed the windmill badge more than the tulip badge. Okay. I'm with Sweetie on this one. I'm sorry, but the tulip badge 100% over the windmill. I am, however, a miller. Okay. In that sense, I will agree with you. Okay, then yes, 100%. But I remember I was so pissed about the badge last year. I am praying that this year will be better. I literally said this when I first saw the badge. I was like, this is hideous. There was so much opportunity for having TwitchCon in Rotterdam, which, you know, it's like we have so many iconic things, like our bridge would be perfect for a badge. Our Euromast would be perfect for a badge. Our market hall, perfect for a badge. Even if you just go for the Rotterdam flag, it would be perfect for a badge. But no, they went for like the most stereotypical Dutch thing. And then even if you do, like the windmill's fine, but the colors are terrible. Like, who approved of that design? Also, Storm Girl, welcome in. Thank you so much for watering the plants. 1 year I'll make it to the US one because I really want to meet you. I hope that I can continue to go every year. That obviously depends as well on where I stand with my business and stuff, but it's my aim to go. It's during your birthday vacation in New Orleans. That is exciting though. That is exciting. It's because I hate going places on my own. So when I see friends, I tend to stick with them. But I met Ember literally like once for an hour, and I wouldn't want to like suffocate her. That is so valid though. That is so valid. Like, not necessarily that you would do that, that like that would feel like that. But it's like, you know, if you go to a big convention like this, and then, you know, if you would travel alone, obviously it makes sense that you were to like find people that you can kind of stick around with, and that you want that to be people that you feel comfortable with. I think that's actually a reason that a lot of people are kind of, I wouldn't say like struggling to go to TwitchCon, but more or less like kind of on the fence of deciding whether they want to go or not, because it's just difficult. Especially if you don't have a lot of friends that like IRL friends that would come with you to TwitchCon, then you kind of have to decide for yourself if you feel comfortable with just hanging out with community members, basically. Gotta go this year to Bully Meg IRL. Please, I need to see that. When that happens, I need to be there for that. Also, if you go IRL and you bully Meg, then I will probably be there too. Oh, that is fair, Thomas. I believe you right away when you say that people are bad at drawing windmills. Airplane tickets are so expensive. That is true. That is true. Especially like it depends on where you come from, like location wise in the world, but and when you book, that also makes a big difference, but nonetheless it is going to be pretty expensive. Yeah. That's a big downside. So I just realized I said I was going to do a kitchen here, but I realized that doesn't make a lot of sense because that's an indoor wall. So now I'm like, do I just make the kitchen over here? That's like a humongous kitchen, by the way. I'm not like against it though. I think we can make it look cute. I just noticed that I keep using the same CC because I think I also use this in the Not So Berry house. But I just really like these tiles. Like, they're just so cute. Although, to be honest, I just realized, hold on, where are those? Because this is from, funnily enough, this is from Little Dika. But I'm looking from the one from Pierre Sim. Or we could actually go for this. Oh, that's also pretty cute. Big foam mod swords would be hilarious. Okay, that would actually kind of be hilarious. So I don't want to hang out with the Twitch chat scrubs. You only hang out with the like the Twitch elite, you know? It's like Gossip Girl, but better. Also, Jojo, welcome in. It's good to see you. And oh my goodness, thank you so much for redeeming the coconut roll. Thank you for being here enough time that you got to redeem that. So many cities have that. I don't see how you could design a good looking badge with a marked hall. I think marked hall could work. You can make it work, I think. Or the cube houses. I think that'd be even better. But I think the bridge honestly would be the best one. Because you could even make it like with a pretty night sky or something. So that like that could be genuinely a really cool badge. Also Amaryllis, welcome in. It's good to see you. Do the mods get on sweets? No? How rich do you think I am, Abu? 12-hour ferry ride overnight for me, but I could fly. But it's easier to sail. Wait, would you come from the UK then? Or is it from somewhere up north? Yes, of course, Lena. Thank you so much for hanging out. Of course, of course. Sweet, sweet dreams. Before my anxiety was lowered by my meds, I wouldn't have gone to SwitchCon. That is valid. That is valid. It is a cool experience, but I mean, I still get scared. And that's not even a joke. Like, obviously, it might be different because, you know, I might get scared for like other things, but I remember TwitchCon Paris. Oh, I couldn't eat the entire first day. I mean, I did have my panel, but I was also just really nervous just in general. So we have a port at our city and we just sail straight across and get there at 8 a.m. That's so nice. That is literally so nice. Okay, I kind of love that wall, but I'm not sure if I like it with the tile, to be honest. But that wall is pretty cute. And I wouldn't understand French. Yeah, that didn't help. I mean, to be fair, at the conference center itself, you wouldn't necessarily hear a lot of French, but still. It's definitely one of those things where it didn't help. I was happy that I'd been to Paris before, let's say it like that. We do a car show at Ahoy in October. Really? Oh my goodness, that's really cool. TwitchCon is a must. It is honestly, I would recommend it to everyone. To go at least once. But make sure that you go if you know that like either friends from the community or maybe like your favorite streamer that you want to meet, or like make sure that you're actually going in a moment that fits with, you know, what you would like to take out of an event like that. Because I think also a lot of people go to a TwitchCon and then, you know, maybe potentially are a bit disappointed by like, oh, I expected something else from a TwitchCon, and then, you know, it's mostly because maybe their favorite streamer wasn't there, or, you know, they didn't get to sign up for the meet and greets. I think this is also something that a lot of people misconception is not the right word, but like people forget that if you book a ticket to TwitchCon, you still have to go out of your way and like actually book meet and greets and stuff. Like, it's not like you can just show up at the convention and then, you know, just meet your favorite people. Which obviously can be a bit frustrating, because what if you buy tickets and then you sign up for the meet and greet and then you're like slightly too late, so you actually don't have a ticket for the meet and greet, and then you have tickets for an event, but you cannot meet the person that you wanted to meet, you know? It's like, it can be a bit tedious. When I went, I totally expected something else. I expected more like info things, like a work conference. That's valid. That makes sense. Me signing up for Little Simsy when the meet and greets open. She actually won't be at TwitchCon EU this year. I asked her for a panel and she won't be there, sadly. I'm assuming she'll be at TwitchCon US. And I saw no Meg. I would likely riot. I would make sure to check with her if she's going then this year, because she's so busy with work. Musical con. Oh my god, there's a musical con? Exactly. Like, what if you buy a ticket for one day and then you go, yeah, then the meet and greet you wanted to sign up for is on the other? It happens. We'll want to meet her again. Yeah, I know. I was also sad to hear that she wasn't going this year, but the timing is rather unfortunate. because it's right at the end of her month-long fundraiser. Wow. Speaking Ro. Meg who? The Water Megan. The one, the only Water Megan. Can't travel alone to something like that. Autism, that's valid though, honestly. But I'm convinced I could get my fiance to come to the place, and then I could go to the convention and meet up with people, and she can go about her business. That would be nice. I know a lot of people actually who do that. I know a lot of streamers or creators or community members for that matter, but you know, I mostly know it from other streamers doing it. Is people that will like take their partner to the convention, or like basically ask their partner to come to the city, but then their partner doesn't necessarily go to the convention. Watermelon. I'm sorry. I messed up again. Okay, I'm looking for the one where it has the... Because this kitchen, I really like it. I like that there's like open drawers and stuff. It kind of gives the build some life. But now I'm looking for the one... Is it that one? Yeah, okay, so that's the counterpiece. Is that the same kitchen? No, that's not the same kitchen, Ro. It's this one. There we go. I grabbed it. I was like, no, those handles don't match. When is TwitchCon US? October. I believe the 16th of October is the partner party. And then it's 17, 18, 19 of October, I believe, from the top of my head. But don't pin me down on that. I would Google it just to be sure. We booked our flights and stuff recently, and I believe we arrive in San Diego on the 15th. So then the partner party would be on the 16th. Yeah. Oh, the open drawers is me. I have that for my dad. See, I found a CC set specifically so that you could be included in the build-a-boo. I believe Meg said she would steal me. I'll fight her for it. At some point. She just... I mean, she can try, but she doesn't really stream on times that you'd be awake, sweetie. Which is good for me, I guess. I need to find the matching cabinets from... This is... They're from Felixandra and Harry. Too hot to handle. Can probably just search for the... I'm on for Keely. I'll be fine. Fair enough. How's your room? I mean, it has a bed. Do you want to see? Look. Bed. I'm not even sure if this is your room, but... if you hide Max's, it's easier to find CC. True. That is a good point. I keep forgetting that I can do that. No, I was thinking, Esther, maybe just go for TwitchCon. Like, without the location and the years and stuff, so that we can reuse that channel. You don't even know your room? Not yet, no. Sorry. Please don't get mad. I'm just getting, like, all the counters and stuff from this pack, basically. To kind of see what I'm working with. Also, I just realized I grabbed the wrong color for these ones. Too hot to handle is like, if I search for that, it comes with this, but it doesn't come with a fridge. I think. But there are some, I mean, we live in like such a humongous house. I am like really tempted to get like a really fancy fridge for us. I could obviously like kind of close it off. That's a cabinet for building, yeah. Do I like that? I'm like trying to figure out if I want to have the big fridge. I don't want it to awkwardly how do you say this? Wow. Speaking row. Great job. You're getting really far. Like kind of awkwardly lean into the living room. Yes, thank you, Hollow, for posting that in chat. Absolutely. If you are going to TwitchCon and you would like to kind of, you know, ask questions about TwitchCon, if you are like thinking about going but you're not sure, if you just want to chat about it, if you want to maybe, you know, keep in the loop with potential meetup times for the community and stuff like that, I would highly recommend joining our Discord. We do have a little channel for TwitchCon EU and TwitchCon Rotterdam. If you join the Discord right now, it will still ask you the question, do you plan on going to TwitchCon 2024? I will change those roles and like change the question to mention just in general, like, do you want to see the TwitchCon channels? Sneaky Meg. Oh my goodness. I need to have a word. That is so sweet of you, Hollow. Thank you so much for wanting to answer questions like that. I think that might be very helpful for people that are kind of like struggling to decide. So I was thinking a half full Nymphluar. That was my first thought. But then I realized that this fridge is like really tall. So if I want to have a half wall that is kind of like tall enough for the refrigerator, then I feel like that just looks a bit awkward. You should have a word with her. I heard she has glue remover. Very rude. Very, very rude. And also, considering we have so much space, I'm not sure if I want to start splitting it up just yet. Maybe talk about shared custody. It's a good way of phrasing it. You having a word with Mech, aka a novel of voice notes somewhere in there, sweetie, will be mentioned. I do not know what you're talking about. This has never happened to us. When Meg and I talk, we are always very concise and get to the point immediately. No, I do not want to talk about how long you guys waited for me. That is not a topic we discuss in this stream anymore. It did not happen. For anyone wondering, I'll give the context. Once. And only once. And never again. Then it's never to be spoken about. Then we will just pretend like it didn't happen. I organized, together with Amber, a community meetup. After TwitchCon. In the park. And we realized at 4:45... Or was it 4:45? I don't remember. Like a quarter to the time that the con was closing. I think it might have been 4:45. We realized, oh, our community meetup is about to start. We need to leave. We took over 1.5 hours to get from where we were at 4:45 to the community meetup, even though the park was right next to the convention center. But we kept running into people and we kept like seeing people that wanted to say goodbye. No, it was not like 3 hours. No. I was home 3 hours after the convention ended because we had our community meetup but rightfully so, a lot of people went home because obviously, you know, it was late and we were late. But unfortunately, it also started raining. So, like, we hung out for, I think, 30 minutes or something. And then we were all kind of just like, okay, you know, it's cold. People have been waiting for a long time. So, yeah. Yeah, that wasn't my finest moment. But again, I feel like we really tried. We should have just left earlier. So we now know that for like, you know, next year's and stuff. We know that we have to leave way earlier. Very ADHD coded. What do you mean? I mean, Amber and I would never do anything ADHD coded. We are super neurobland people. Well, the thing is, we weren't really time blind. We just hadn't anticipated that leaving the convention center would take that much time. Because, like, for your frame of reference, in my brain, I am still a teeny tiny itty bitty little streamer with, like, like a small, very sweet and kind and caring community. In my brain, I don't expect to leave a community center and like run into 5 million people that want to say goodbye because it's like, oh, we're flying back tomorrow. I won't see you anymore. I was not prepared for that. I wasn't prepared to be in the partner lounge and like have to say goodbye to so many people. And I think Amber kind of had the same, where we just hadn't anticipated that it would take that much time to literally go down 3 floors and walk outside. Because that doesn't sound like something that's supposed to take a lot of time. Yeah, and also, like, I didn't realize that saying goodbye just in general would take like that much time for some reason. So I was like, I'll just wait. But then everyone was like, oh no, we actually want to say like goodbye, which was actually really nice. Like, I'm happy we said goodbye to everyone. Because indeed, some of them, well, actually, I think the most people that we ended up taking like a lot of time to say goodbye to, and we were just like talking and stuff. The biggest reason was because we were talking about, oh, will I see you in San Diego again? The good old Irish goodbye. Yeah, exactly. I want us to do that. And that's true. Like, I forget that I am now also part of a bigger community. I think that's a really good way of saying it, Peace. Why are all of these like things that slot into? I just want to have a nice looking kitchen oven thing situation. But they all like slot into things, which is not what I want. Oh, those are fancy, but not the right color at all. Oh, that's terrible. Do I just go for... We could go for something like that, honestly. That's kind of pretty. Hold on. Although I feel like then probably you would have this one. Like 2 stoves next to each other, because we're with a lot of people in this house, so... I said sorry. Thank you, Esther. I did say sorry. And actually, that is true. I would say we would have been late, like, because we left, we realized quite late that we had to go, and then we were like, oh, actually, let's quickly go pee because, we're going to hang out in the park. So we want to make sure that we don't have to go pee because there was no, like, we can go back inside. So I think we were kind of anticipating like, oh, so sorry, we're going to be like 30 minutes late. Pasta, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for hanging out here enough that you got to redeem the freaking rose roll. That is wild. Thank you so much for being here for such a long time already. That you got to redeem that. I wanted to have that one. See, that's what I was looking for. I wanted to have that built-in oven. But then maybe I'll just have another built-in oven over here. I feel like that makes sense. Do you love the wall tile? I feel like it fits us. It kind of has something from all of us in a way. A built-in coffee machine. I don't think I have any built-in coffee machines, to be honest. But I will make like a... I was thinking I'll do like a nice coffee corner again. I will need from this one. Is it this? Yeah, the too hot to handle. Like, we're gonna make a nice bar as well. No, that's... Hold on. I'm just gonna fill the space with, like, lots of... That's not the right one. Wait, what? Sorry, was it this one? No. Was it this one? There's, like, one of them that has the entire kitchen set. There we go. I needed the end pieces. Okay, but that's cute. Do we have any mods that enjoy cooking? I think Tub, yeah. I will make dessert for all of you. I like boiling stuff. That sounds kind of disturbing, Esther, if there's no context. Instant ramen and dumplings. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. That sounds like my kind of meal. I will make you guys stumpled. I love to make stumpled. I would gladly do that. And then, Esther, you can boil the potatoes. Also, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm very good at loading the dishwasher. Great. You are like a lot. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, gyoza is so good. I fully agree. Okay, what kind of bar stools would we have? I don't know. Well, those are actually kind of cute. Do I have those in? I wish I had those in yellow. That would have been like the perfect combo because of the yellow wall tile. Because I don't want to use wooden ones. I like that, but I might want to use the slightly lighter one. Also, hi, Leaky. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, then we need some lights. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you are too. I am just very much enjoying making this humongous build for my moderators in The Sims. Oh, that is pretty. Wait. I want to have that above the dining table, I think. That gives such nice warm light as well. Intense. Oh, those are really nice, actually. The cold brew coffee shop lights. They're just a bit too... Definitely need at least 2 dishwashers. We kind of do, don't we? I always forget to actually give dishwashers to my Sims. That could actually be kind of cute that they're so low hanging. Because they'd be above the island, you know? Hold on. I'm trying to... There we go. Okay, they're already warm light, so that's kind of nice. That is true. This kind of looks like there's dishwashers under it. Okay, I like those lights. Why is the... These swatches are flipped around. Look, if I go to the green one, it shows yellow. And if I go to the yellow one, it shows green. That one is correct. That one is correct. That is correct. That's right. That's really funny. Me too. I thought I was seeing it wrong. I was like, why does it turn green? To be honest, I kind of liked the green. So I was surprised because I wouldn't have picked that myself, I think. But I was kind of vibing with the green lights. I feel like they're a tad too long. But I like that they're square and the other ones are not. So I'm like, do I size them down and then just... I'll have to see what that looks like. I also feel like they should be a bit more in the middle. Hold on. Okay, they're not perfect. I will have to fix that. Hi, Dickie. I hope you're doing well. Oh, if you size them down, they lose the little part that actually hangs them from the ceiling. That's unfortunate. Because you did see that before, right? I'm not making that up. I think I sized the wrong thing up. This is for Abu and Sweetie. For when Abu and Sweetie want to have a standing breakfast. I need to make sure that we have a space for tall people in the house, you know? Otherwise, I wouldn't be a very nice streamer. It's the tall people counter. I never stand, though. Okay, okay, hold on. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry, I got you. There we go. I got you. See? Special for our tall people. Finally, a chair for me. Oh. Anyway. Maybe I should just have the chair like that. Unless you count fractal. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that. Also, thank you for the uptime reminder. I did notice it as well. Okay, maybe we'll just leave them long because earlier you guys said that I wasn't like bad or anything. It didn't look strange. I was thinking I want to probably do some shelving at one point as well. I have like a sore neck, I think, from working out. It's not pleasant. I just want to finalize the cabinet situation. Yes, of course, Micah. Good night, good night. I hope you have some good sleeps. Yeah, I'm quickly gonna, or not quickly, I'm just gonna finalize the cabinet situation over here. And then I think, sorry, it is time for me to find someone to raid. I like that our house is like quite minimalistic, to be honest. Like, that's good. I feel like, because we're gonna give the house personality, like mostly with everyone's own rooms and stuff. And then I think if I see things coming out, like if I'm doing everyone's own room and I'm realizing that there's like certain elements that I could add into the entire house that we can, you know, have that will represent those people living there, I think that might be cute. But for now, I just want to make sure that the space, like, it looks cozy. I think that is something that we all enjoy. And there's like some splashes of color. It's not like very minimalistic in a way that is, you know, there's no color. But it's, and there's like some patterns. I feel like we have to walk the fine line between being like really minimalist and really maximalist because we have such a diverse group of mods. Because if you don't give me the best rooms, I will never forget it. Oh, God. Oh, God. But you're going to get the best entire house. Does that help? Sweetie, we can put the pocket size mods on there when they are annoying. I just imagine Lynn on there. Oh my goodness. Read the whole thing. So you don't get slack from us and everything is chat's fault. Yes, everything's chat's fault. Oh, chat should vote for the Thank you for making me read the whole thing. Honestly, I'll think about that. Could be interesting. Or she could label the... Actually, labeling the rooms with a number is also not a bad idea. I'll think about that. I'll think about that. For now, there's a high chance we will be working on these shared spaces for a while. Or for a while. I might actually eventually go into the rooms before the shared space is done. I just wanted to kind of figure out the vibe of the house to have a basis to work off. But I'm really liking so far, like, how this entryway is turning out. Let me quickly go into first person as like a wrap up of stream. So if you're up in the or up in the second floor, no, on the second floor. This is what you see. Look at this hall. This is actually a really nice hallway. I do feel like we have to put some more like really big paintings up because we have so much hallway space. Chat should get the basement just 50 beds. Yeah, for a big sleepover. And this is if you enter. So you come like, you know, you arrive at the house. You're like, ooh, damn, that's a fancy house. So then you go in. And this is, okay, we definitely need to fix some of the things that you can see here on the inside because that's not thriving. We've clearly only worked on the downstairs floor, but you know, this will be our main entry. Everyone can have like all their stuff in here and things, you know, all their clutter. Leaky, what did you write? Nice. What did Tub Tub feel the need to delete? And then you go in here. Obviously, this will be like big main living space, I was thinking. Then we have these stairs to go downstairs to Tubby's basement. And then this is what the kitchen looks like right now. That's actually really pretty. I like how that works, how light the kitchen is. Tub Tub wants us to know that he will thurve in the basement. You know, thurve. Have you never heard of that? Thurve? You thurve, we all thurve. One has... Is it then one has thurved? How do we put this in the past tense? Or is it like thorf? The Joja slogan, join us, thurv. Exactly. That's so good. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. We will be working on this for a while though, but that was the whole point. I wanted to have like another like big build project because it's been a while since we've done like a really big build, and also one that I go ham on the details. So I think that's gonna be nice. To thurv or not to herv. Oh my goodness. Also, Bumblebee, welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay, I'll just save an extra time, and then I think it is time for me to go find someone to raid. Because I'm actually kind of tired, and I still need to wrap up my day. I will not be live tomorrow. Like I said a couple of times already, I have 2 appointments out of the house tomorrow, which means that I'll literally be out of the house almost the entire morning and then almost the entire afternoon. So there was like no way for me to squeeze in a co-working or anything. But so I'll see you guys in the Discord basically. And if you want to hang out again, I will be live again on Friday we will be doing co-working in the afternoon and then Sims in the evening. I will be continuing to work on the Not So Berry house because I would love to eventually mix gameplay and building again. So I was kind of like prioritizing the Not So Berry house to see if we can finish that ASAP, because then I can also continue doing some gameplay. Thank you so much, Esther, for putting the Discord and the socials. If you want to see my schedule, specifically if you want to see it in your own time zone, feel free to join our Discord. And if you want to follow me on any of my other socials, all of them are linked on my website, so feel free to go check them out. I don't know what she was just doing. Love you too, Spoofs. Love you too. Let me see who is live with some Sims right now. If I see anyone. Mm, let's see. There is obviously quite some people live with the Sims. But let's see who I would like to raid. Yeah. Who do you want to raid, Toot? Where do we go? I'm like seeing if there's anyone, like I'm just scrolling in the Sims category if there's anyone that I like know already. Or if we're gonna do like a cheeky little surprise raid. Hold on. I have not raided this person in a while. I'm actually following. So that means they're in my list, but my list of Twitch streamers right now is so insanely long that I like literally cannot find anyone anywhere. But I know where we're going to go. We're going to go say hi to Fox, who has been live for like 1.5 hours. So I think they might go for like a while longer. So yeah. You know that pain. It is so frustrating. I need to sort through my Twitch follows. But the point is I never want to unfollow anyone because I actually enjoy following all these people. But at the same time, my list is so long. I wish that we could sort into folders or something like you could do with a Discord server. Also, hi Ty, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Like it would be so nice if you could sort your follow Twitch streamers like into folders, because there's also people that I know that are always on at the same time as I end. So then it would be like so nice to have those people like in a folder of, okay, these are people that you can always just raid out to, you know? I'm doing good, Ty. I'm doing good. Or like have maybe a folder for all your favorite co-working streamers, and then like a folder for, I don't know, your friends. Like I have a couple of streamer friends that I'm like, I just want to know when they're live so I can easily find them. You know? The 100 Discord servers was so glad you could group. Exactly. Like being able to group is so nice. Or a filter option would also be nice. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if you guys want to follow along for this raid, we will actually have a little raid message that you can copy and paste. We have ones with emotes that you can use if you're subbed to the channel, and you can use the ones with the green little leaves if you're not subbed to the channel. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And then I am going to set up that raid for us. Did I type that correctly? I did. I know I saw Shella is live. I saw. But we raided Shella the other day. So I would also like to raid out to like different people. I know you guys always joke around that I don't. That I always raid Kayla. But I like to raid out to different people. It is fun. I have a question. Go ahead, Tub Tub. You delete that. You're all good. You're all good, Esther. Don't worry. I read it, so we made it. Did I actually copy and paste? Trying to copy the messages. Valid, honestly. Why are the Sims girlies are? Why all the Sims girlies are? You mean this? What? You mean like we're all girlies? Oh. Because actually, I don't know. Good point. I don't know. I'll think about this, but I'm raiding out in 10 seconds. So bye. Bye. Have a great rest of your time zone. Bye, 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 bye.